There we are. There we are. Someone's been waiting for their little treat. Look at this boy. Look at him! He's such a sweetie. Can you give me your paw? Good boy. Okay, there you go. Alright, go on your spot. Yeah, the back door's not open. Go on your spot. Isn't he just so cute? I love him. 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 You can be a good boy too? I believe you. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, just like my good boy. If I could, I would give you a bone too. How are you doing, Gold? I hope you're doing well. My hair is a little greasy today, so ignore it. I was also trying to do a little bit something different with my makeup, but I feel like it's not really showing, but it's fine. I am excited. Today is the second day of the Wheel of Games. Jazz hands. Alright. Before I do that, though, I wanted to go over some stuff I got this week. So a lot of my old, childhood stuff is still at my mom's house. So every time I go over to her house, I always pick up, cool shit that I forgot I had because I was a child at the time. So, there's some stuff back here that you can see. Whoop. Let me just point at it normal. So back here, I have the Star Trek VCR board game is up there. That's one of the cool things that I got. Can you see? No, most of the other stuff back there is not that. You've been busy? Life has been a bit hectic. Oh no. Not real life stuff. Oh, that stinks. And then streaming stuff. Oh no. Well, I hope that all of those issues get solved and everything is good now. But I've been doing okay. So yeah, so I went over to my mom's house yesterday. And I had mentioned to her that I want to start I want to get my doll collection up. Oh, you can actually see one of the toys here. I'll show them in a second. I want to get my doll collection. How's Mama Zombie doing? Oh, she's doing okay. She's been having a lot of doctor's appointments and stuff, but everything is under control and she's doing good. So that's nice. But yeah, she keeps being like, take your shit or I'm gonna throw it out. And I'm like, don't stop throwing out my stuff! I have so much cool stuff! Stop throwing it out! And I had mentioned to her that I used to have a really nice collection of Disney dolls. From the 90s movies. So I had Belle with Beauty and the Beast, and I had all her outfits. I had The Little Mermaid. I had Jasmine. I don't think I had Aladdin. I know I had Beast for sure, because I remember seeing parts of it around. I had Belle. I think I had Sleeping Beauty, but that might have belonged to my sister. And, back when I was a kid, I had this shelf in my room, and I would keep them all up on my shelf, real nice. And then my sister had a friend who liked to sneak in my room and destroy my stuff because she was 9 and I guess she wanted to play with it. So I lost all of those zombies, and I also went through the phase that a lot of girls go through where they're like, I'm not into girl things anymore. And now I'm old and I'm like, no, I am into girl things actually. And I miss all that stuff. Every sister ever. Right? So anyway, I did go through like a phase where I was like, I don't want my Barbies anymore. I don't like Barbies. I'm cool and older now. I'm 13. So I'd put all of my Barbies downstairs, and we had like a basement area that was like a little playroom. And I had this big bin filled with Barbies and all my Barbie dresses and stuff like that. And my brother had a hamster, and he took the hamster and he put it in the box, and the hamster chewed on every single one of them. There was not a single Barbie. There was like 20 to 40 Barbies in that box. Not a single one of them did not have bite marks on it. I was very sad. So we lost all of that. But my mom had started putting some stuff aside, because my neighbor, who was an older lady, super nice, she collected Barbies, and she had gifted me some Barbies that I was not interested at the time. And my mom, smart enough to put them aside, and she had also started another, like, not Barbie dolls, but kind of like vintage collector dolls thing going. So I got all those back yesterday, and I'd like to show some to you guys now. So, who should we start with? We're gonna start with this one. She looks very much like a little bell, almost, but she's not a bell. She's so pretty. All right, you guys ready? Check her out. I'm probably going to make a couple little shorts, just, you know, showing off all these dolls. She's got like a little gem, and this is all lace. It's a little yellowed, unfortunately, but like, look at the lining underneath her little petticoat. My mom thinks that maybe she had a little hat at some point, a little bonnet hat. Her gown is absolutely beautiful. And I think she has shoes on. Yeah, she's got little boots. They're a little dusty. But all of them are, because they've been in storage for so long. Living dead dolls. I will need a little bit more. Are those like those really big porcelain ones? My sister is into collecting those ones. I did have like one really, she must have been like this big porcelain head. She fell off the shelf and got a huge crack on her. Very disappointing. I remember her outfit was very pretty though. Oh, are those the horror movie ones that they do with like Monster High and stuff, where you can get like, there's like a Beetlejuice one. I think they recently, I saw Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street. There was a what's his name from Nightmare Before Christmas, the bad guy, Oogie Boogie. I saw that one. Those were really nice. I've seen like the Alien ones. Those are really gorgeous. I would love to get some. They're pricey though. Yeah, sure. Love her. She's so pretty. I have a couple other ones here. This one I think is absolutely stunning. Her hair needs a little bit of work. I looked this one up the other day. This is like from 1995, I think. 1995, 1994. And she's from like the World's Festival, World's Fair, something. She's got little, going the wrong direction. Little shoes and little socks. And there's a bow on the back. Like I said, they're a little... Her hair is a little... Could use a comb. I love the little bow on her head and all the little flower details in the dress. These like super long sleeves. Here, let me get you an invite to my Discord. And you can post them in there. Oh. This you? There you are. I believe... honestly, you can put it anywhere. IRL, media share. Honestly, you can stick it in general if you wanted. Okay. I don't know if I've seen these ones in particular. They are spooky, though. I do appreciate a spooky doll. So yeah, there's not a lot of people in my Discord, so honestly, you can post anywhere. I'm not gonna get mad. Just me in there and like one other friend, maybe. Couple, you know, a couple people check in every once in a while, but it's mostly just me in there. They even come with a death certificate. That's cool. Alright, here's this other one. I don't know what she's supposed to be, but she reminds me so much of, like, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Like, if she had black hair, I feel like she could be Audrey Hepburn. I'm pretty sure this is real fur. She's got a little hat. She's very dusty. I'm so glad she still has her little bag. Her shoes. Look at those. So pretty. This little piece up here is clipped up this way, like it's sewn like that for display. But she has got the lining all the way through. Matching the gloves and her little ribbon. So cute. Look at her! I should just do the rest of the stream like this. Hello! Today, we're going to play a game! Probably. They are regular sized Barbie dolls. I think 11... No. 10 inches maybe? Which side is inches? This side is inches. I'm having trouble holding it. That's centimeters. Don't want to accidentally pull her head off either. That would be devastating. Yeah, 11 inches. 11 and a half inches about. And then I have this funny little guy. This is a funny little guy. Oop, get out of here. He's a Ken doll. And he's like a British soldier. The hat is like glued in place. I love all his little medals and his sword. Unfortunately, he does seem to be missing his boots. But look at that funny little guy. Little funny little guy with his furry little hat. I'm going to guard the queen or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna show those ones last. I have these other two. So then I also have, these aren't Barbie dolls. These are like really old vintage dolls. I don't know when exactly they're from. But this is a little Anne of Green Gables. With her little hat, her eyes open and close. I don't know if you can see that yet. Eye closed, eyes open. My partner thinks this one's haunted. So that's nice. The ghost costs extra. And she's got a little flower basket. Love Anne of Green Gables. And alright, before I get to the last two, there's one more I want to show you. She's a little delicate, so I had to put her in a box. But I thought she was so cool and so pretty. Yeah, Google Lenses is a great way to find that kind of stuff. I got them yesterday, so I haven't really had a time to go through everything and find out where they come from. But come on, focus on her face. I love this skirt. It's got a wire in it to keep it all like she's in motion, and she has this beautiful fan. Unfortunately, it's a little cracked. But yeah, I think this one is so pretty. This one is not porcelain, no. This one is plastic. She's very... I do have a porcelain one behind me. Not behind me. In the box somewhere. I put the box somewhere else so it wouldn't be behind me. It's just her fan was breaking, and I'm worried about the wire in her dress breaking, so that's why I put her in her own little box. Alright, these last two, I actually have more than just these two, but I think these are like, they're so neat. They might be a little bit, what's the word? It depends on where they're from. But they might be a little inappropriate. Not like sexually, more like culturally inappropriate. But I think these are so neat because I find it's very, very hard to find dolls that are not white. But I have these little native, indigenous dolls. I think the beadwork on them is absolutely beautiful. This one comes with a little baby on her back. Oh, don't mess up the beads. Little baby sits on her back. She's got these beautiful beads up here. This is leather. Their outfits are actual leather. Yeah, those wires are notoriously way too easy to break. Yeah. She's also like the Anne of Green Gables, where her eyes open and close when you tilt her, which is cute. And then I picked this one out because he's my only boy. Oh god, his head stay on. He's the only boy one I have. He's got nice long hair. I look, the hair is very nice. Feathers. Again, all the little beaded details. Again, I'm pretty sure this is real leather. He's got another beaded detail on his back. He's wearing little moccasins. I love these two. I think they're so cute. I would love to know where they come from. I'm definitely going to be doing a bunch of research on everything. And I'm going to be making a bunch of little shorts. I have a couple little black dolls that, like, if these ones are cultural appropriation, those ones are definitely not good. But it is so rare to see from this time period. Again, dolls that aren't white. So, I think they are absolutely beautiful. Even though they might be haunted. If they're haunted by an evil Native American spirit, I will let you know. I'll let you know if I get a poltergeist situation on my hands. Yeah, I know they're technically called that. I prefer to use terms like Native American, Indigenous. But yes, they would have been called that. And yeah, I have a couple of them. I have like three or four other ones in the box back over there somewhere. So I'm definitely going to try and do as much research as I can. Put together a couple little videos to show these guys off. Because they're so pretty! Alright, putting them all aside here so they don't get damaged while I'm streaming. Whoop. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a joint. Did he finish his bone already? He finished his bone already. You finished your bone already? Oh boy! Oh, you little boy. Sorry. Ignore how greasy my hair is. I'm gonna take a shower, I promise. I'm gonna do it tonight. Yes, I like to leave my hair for as long as possible because it gets dry really easily. I know, it's so greasy now, it's hard to tell. But it gets dry if I wash it, like, every day. So, it is what it is. You had some when your mom had some when you were from childhood? That's cute. Yeah, they are a little, definitely not going to keep them in the bedroom. Though, if I ever get a house with a guest room, that guest room is going to be filled with those dolls, and every guest that comes over is going to be very uncomfortable. Creepy doll room? Heck yeah! The blinking eyes! But yeah, look forward to a lot more doll content on my TikTok page. Speaking of which, I put up a video, has nothing to do with dolls. I made, in Dead by Daylight, I did the Black Banquet, and I made myself a Black Banquet. So I made a video. You should go check it out. It's posted in my Discord. It's on my TikTok and my YouTube. Go watch it on TikTok. No one cares about YouTube Shorts. It's just there because my mom was like, you need to sign me up for the thing that you post your videos on so I can go watch them. And I'm like, I'm not putting you guys on TikTok. It's not happening. I see what they repost on Facebook. I see it. You're not getting TikTok. like posting on TikTok a lot. I think you need to be very careful with your algorithm and never give it an inch. Never just like be like, oh, I don't care about that, keep scrolling. Always hit the I'm not interested button. Always. But yeah, you need to be very careful with your algorithm. But other than that, I think it's a decent platform. I like posting there. I'm on the side that has like Star Trek and dolls and like, you know, socialism. But yeah, brand new TikTok account in this day and age. Not good. Goth girls, emo music, emo fashion, and quotes. There you go. You got it good there. That sounds like a pretty good algorithm to me. Hello! How are you? How was the end of your stream? How goes the adept hunting? I did all of my survivor adepts like off stream, and I kind of read it. I probably should have waited and done them on stream, but they were also like surprisingly easy. I'm just that good at survivor, I guess. It's the killer ones that I will probably. There are a couple of those killer ones. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get those. Maybe I'll try one day. You missed all the Barbie dolls, by the way. Here, I'll show some of them really quick. Check out my vintage Barbie dolls. Oh my head pat's in the middle of the screen. You can head pat the Barbie dolls. Thank you. There, I'll adjust that. It's this one. Whoop. Check out my vintage Barbies. Look how chic. You were head patting my nose. But yeah, the one adept for Survivor, well, it was two of them, that I found it way more difficult than just doing the adepts, was one of them is, it's called like Generalist or something like that, and it's only using three universal perks, complete one generator, and escape 8 times. And then the other one is using only 2 universal perks, complete a generator, and escape 8 times. So to me, that one was one of the more difficult Survivor ones to do. The killer ones you have are hard because of the meta, but you were surprised how quickly you got them. Yeah, I know. It's literally same thing with the Survivor ones. Everybody's like, it's so hard to get the adepts. So I'm just like, I found Hatch. Oh. I don't know, my team Gen Jockey, I don't know what to do. That sounds like a pain. Yeah, it's not just escape with the perks, it's the fact that you also have to fully complete at least one generator. Yeah, I blame my MMR also. Honestly, I feel like I'm just like, I'm in like the baby tier, so all the people who are like competitive and stuff are all way higher than me. So I was just like, this is easy. I'm with the babies. Like, if I'm gonna get the killer ones done, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be like, the survivors killed themselves. They ran into me. I don't know. Yeah, and then the other one that I think is gonna be really, really hard, particularly on killer, is there's one where it's like, as the nurse, you have to blink 3 times and grab someone off a generator. You hope the stream goes chill. You'll check TikTok later? Nice. You need some sleep? Go to sleep! Go to bed! You got that one? You got the 3 blink one? Oh my god, I saw, I think it was, Spooky Loops? I saw him trying to do it, and he was like, wow! It's so hard! And then he got it, like, not, pretty easily, honestly. It's just, I'm really bad with Nurse. I have tried Nurse a couple of times, and I don't even know if I could hit people. She's supposed to be the best killer in the game, but I can barely hit people. You's going. Alright, sweet dreams. You got the platinum? You're just going for your 100%? Yeah. Well, I know you. You love your 100%ing the achievements, so good luck. I'm sure you'll do great. Did you like my Black Banquet video? I want to say that it was really fun to film, but it was kind of a pain in the ass. Thank you. The result was worth it. The result was fun. Once I got everything finished and on the table and it was all decorated, I was like, this was worth it. This is how I pictured it in my head. Because, yeah, all throughout the Black Banquet, especially when I got the pasta dish one, I was like running around looking at that pasta dish and I was like, I could make that. I could make that. That doesn't look too hard. This is green pasta and a piece of garlic bread. I could do that. Alright. Almost rolled here. Speed Gamer. Thank you for the follow. Pop, pop. Alright. My drugs are ready. I just gotta put everything away. So, I am excited to see what game we get today. I hope it's not too big, but we'll play around a Dead by Daylight or two if that happens. Because I know there's some big stuff on the list. Like, I think some of the Tomb Raiders might be on there. Dragon Age is on there. Can't remember what else. There's a bunch of stuff. Aw, that's a cute emote. I'll put this away first. You gotta put everything back into the box in the correct order or it doesn't fit. Alright. To the Wheel of Games! Oh, right. You guys don't need to see the whole list. There we go. That looks better. Alright, are we ready? Drum roll! Spin that wheel! World War Z Aftermath! Let me find... Oh, I forgot to load up my actual Epic Games. Is it a fun one? Nice. Alright. Looking on my library. Load, 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 load! It's like Left 4 Dead? Nice. I can do that. Is it this one? It doesn't say Aftermath, it just says World War Z. Yeah, okay, Aftermath. It's this one. Alright, cool. Install. Boo, 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 boo. Is that the right one? No, we want it... No, not there. We want it... here. Don't create a shortcut, you can auto-update. Aftermath is the DLC expansion. Oh, that explains. It is quite a hefty game. So we're gonna go play some Dead by Daylight while I wait for this to install. 72 gigs. That's pretty big. We might be playing this next week while it installs, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Guys, a biggin. Yeah. Let me go to the games. I can put this away for now. And it's been a couple days since I played Debba, so we'll play a little Debba while it's loading. Of course. I was like, oh, it's only got 30 seconds left. No, it's updating. It's updating Fortnite first. Let me make sure this is actually going. Okay, it does say like 2 or 3 hours, but it's going down pretty fast. Alright. Gonna have to change my category. And I'm also going to change the title to... Aftermath is 1 word, not 2 words. And these titles are capitalized. Cool. No doubt. Put my thingy on. I always hate when my hair gets too caught up in my ears underneath my headset. Did I not actually hit the button? Done. Okay. Category updated? Yes. Okay.